don't have? I don't have my dashboard. Actually, what's this? I'm going to try my mobile dashboard out. Check that everything's alright. Looking good. Okay, so we're doing a bit of setup. I'll be there soon. Hat in time music. Anyway, so yeah. So this is the 5th stream now, the 5th part of just playing through all the games submitted for the awful Summer Jam 2018. There were 61 games submitted in total, and I plan to play through all of them. So far I've gotten through about 39 of them, I think. Today I'll be doing 11 games, because one of the games yesterday gave a false positive on a virus scan. I've been assured that no, the game is fine. It's not going to kill my computer, probably. So, yeah, I'll be giving that a play last, because it's a multiplayer game, and I've got a better chance of getting some folks in on that later rather than sooner. Depending on how things work out, I might have to take a break between the games. Well, somewhere in the middle. As the way I've decided to do this is I wanted to play the least rated games first. So we're going in reverse order of the most rated. So now that we're in the last 20, these are the games that have in general received more attention than any other games in the Jam. And typically speaking, these games are more substantial than the previous ones. So they take a little bit longer to fully appreciate. So yeah, where maybe 1.5 hours to 2 hours was enough to do 10 games before, now it's more like 3 hours to do them all. So if it works out like yesterday, I'm going to need a break, because that's quite long for me. Yeah, generally speaking, what I try to do is I try to play the games blind and give my thoughts, impressions, and see if I can give any constructive feedback or something to the game developers. This is primarily meant for the game developers, if nothing else. It's not really for a general audience, but hey, you fancy hanging out? I'm not going to object. Go and watch some silly video games. All right. Speaking of which, I think I'm not going to be the only stream anymore. I believe there's another stream starting in about 7 hours. God, that's later than I thought. That'll be Dieting Hippo's Jam Flicks and Chill stream, and that will be daily for the next week, I think. And there's the official Jam stream, which is starting up this weekend. That's the Gong Show. I believe the first one of those is on the 10th. That's the big one. That's the one that usually gets the most attention. And then the judging stream happens like a couple weeks after that. The Gong Show is primarily for entertainment. The judging stream is where the actual feedback and prize announcements are all done. So yeah, for the participants, I'd argue the judging stream is the big one. But for the general public and probably just for having a laugh in general, the Gong Show is a pretty good one. The Gong Show is quite useful to sort of get a vague impression of how general streamers might react to your games as well. Alright, so yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. The first game being A Trip to the Moon 2. I actually don't know what engine this was made in. I'll tell you what though, it's got mouse lock, so we're going to need... And... magic. Alright. So I guess this is an unnecessary sequel to that old film. Oh, blimey. It's quite a selection. Target here. Bonjour, welcome to Paris, and your first day as a travel by cannon operator. I'm not going to do a faux French accent. You don't know about travel by cannon? It's the most preferred way for French people to get around. Professor Barbonfouilly invented it with his trip to the moon in 1902. Since then, we use it to get everywhere. Your first target is my city. The red arrow points you to your target. Adjust your power and angle by click on the gauges, or you can type the angle and power you want. Okay. The cannon will show you a preview of your flight path. When you're happy with it, press the fire button. An angle of about 40 and a power of 20 should hit my city. Wait, so we begin now? Oh, so we do. What happened there? Did I do good? Now you must land the ship. Use left click to fire your light thrusters and right click to fire your heavy thrusters. You have limited fuel. Move your mouse left or right while thrusting to rotate the ship. Try to land the ship right on the landing pad. Make sure you land softly. Click anywhere to begin. Oops. Oh, it's inverted, I think. Is it? No. I don't know, it feels a little... The mouse steering feels a little strange. It just takes some getting used to. A little bit like Lunar Lander, the amount of fuel you've got is very, very strict. It's not quite as strict as Horse World 2, but... Nice job. Your next target is the moon. This is a common vacation spot for the French now. You can adjust your zoom level with your mouse wheel. Okay, I should realise I haven't actually got the chat room set up right. Got something. Oh no, I can't get the mouse out of the window. Oh, I'll have to set the chat up after this one. Oh, wait, so there's like a little lander that's being shot from here? I don't know, I barely get to see it. Yeah, there's like a disconnect. It doesn't really look like I'm firing it. I like the sounds. There's more power. Oh. Oh, there's the preview. I swear that wasn't showing up before. Was I imagining things? Ah. Okay. There we go, that'll get us to the moon. Sweet. Your target is back in Paris. Note that cannon is at a different angle. Take that into account. Right. Bro, that's no good. That's just going to go out to space. Mm-hmm.
Shower gel.
Oh, thank you very much.
I don't know if it's the kind you'll like, but it.
Additional shower gel. Is there not enough power? Or does the preview only go so far? I think the preview's limited. It's fair enough. That looks like a pretty good trajectory, though. In fact, it was bang on. All right. The landing platform was on top of that tall building. Oh, God. Oh, okay. I can crash into those. Oh, good enough. Can you hit Mars? It might be hard because the moon is in the way. Oh god, have I actually got to use gravitational slings here? Got it. Okay. Not enough power. I wish the trajectory calculation was a little faster. Now it's just going to fling me out into space. That, I wonder if that'll do it. Just adjust the angle down slightly. Maybe? Just hope that Mars gravity does the rest of the job, yeah. Cool. If I can use the moon to swing me around a little bit more power, and it might do it. A little bit less power. So that's 51.1. Let's try 51.3. Nope. 51.7. Try 52.5. Ooh, a little bit more. A little bit more. It's very close. That's not. I don't think that's going to be enough. 3.5. So somewhere between 52 and 54. That looks good. Let's give that a go and see if that works. So the moon's swinging around, and it swung me too far. Oh, wait, not done yet. Okay, we're done. It's a little bit less power than that. Maybe a little bit more. Try that. Damn. Oh, wait. No, not good enough. No, more, not less. I think. I actually might be starting to forget what some of the early results were. Try more. Hey, there you go. Oh. I'm not sure this part should be solid. Well, now what? Just explode. Ah. Nope, I ain't gonna do it. Ow. This is hard. Damn. Well, I touched the landing pad. Damn, I messed that up by falling too far. Oh, come on. I'm not allowed to touch that part at all. Hey, there you go. It's time for you to go where no Frenchman has gone before. Neptune. Bloody hell, right. 8 minutes have I streamed with this already? 20 minutes. This is... I don't know, I'm having a really good time with this. This was going to be the angle, isn't it? So somewhere between those. That looks like a good trajectory to me. Let's give it a go. Yeah. Oh. For our biggest mission yet, the target is the sun. Be sure to use lots of power. The sun is much further than it looks. My goodness, yes it is. Looks like the arrow gets a bit glitchy at this distance as well. What's that bit there? I mean, surely I shouldn't miss the sun. Oh. Oh. I guess we learned something. This is a dark day for French science. Well, that was actually really, really good. I think, honestly, the only thing I've got is that some of the landing sequences is not entirely clear what's a background element and what isn't. Also, I feel like the launch animation could be juicier somehow. It's kind of strange because your lunar or I call it a lunar lander, your landing module sort of appears like a good distance away from the launch pad rather than sort of like has a clear trail from it or something. What it is, that's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that was a trip to the moon too. Next is Aquaworld 2. Okay. So yeah, Aquaworld 2 by Ghost Bros. Long time no see, Gem. Where you been? Keeping my head underwater mostly. The further down, the better the salvage. Good thing you got those gills, girl. Oh, sorry, I skipped that. That was actually completely my fault. I got word of something pretty special, actually. Seeds! The growing kind. Enough to get a nice crop going on this little patch of dirt. I can't believe it. Where? There's 6 of them in all. I can show you where they are, but you gotta do something for me first. Oh yeah? What? Get me off this goddamn rock. I feel like I'm going crazy. You and me both. I guess I could take you with. Before we head out, just some quick refreshers. Space to jump, LMB to use a selected item, Tab to access your inventory, and C to access crafting. Also keep an eye on your hunger and thirst meters to equip food or drink from your inventory, and once selected, LMB to use on yourself. Sure, I got it. I made it this far without you. Alright, good. Now, I got a bead on the first seed. Just follow the red arrows. Grab my head and let's get the hell out of here. So, how do I pick? Did I already grab him? Can he kill fish? Yep. Yeah, okay, I've already got it. So it's a little survival game. Oh, that's my. So this thing around me is my. That's my cursor. Cool. Fuck up all these fish. Hungry quite quick, don't you? How do I change item again? Okay, so you press the number key. I love the lighting in this a lot. I'm getting the shit kicked out of me by sharks, though. If so, I don't like that. What's going on over here? What's this indicator for? Bottle of piss. This is normal. The world has been like this for a long time, okay? So we just drink piss, huh? So I can. I'll just drink some piss. Well, that wasn't so bad. Good work. Now I've got some good news and bad news. Good news is, I know where the next seed is. Bad news is, it's being guarded by a bunch of pirates. Alright, so... we need to craft. What's this thing? Cool. Some kind of... this is kind of like 2D Subnautica so far, only with talking skulls. And presumably considerably less base building. Just gather some materials, see what I can do with them. Oh, we're kind of forgetting to eat here. What am I supposed to do about thirst? Like, it feels like you're getting plenty of materials for, get plenty of materials for food, but none for water, as far as I can tell. Okay, so you have to make water. Like that. So there's lots of chitin basically, right? Go on, spheres. I think some kind of indicator as to how many of the materials you've got might help. Because as it is right now, I don't know how many of these I can make. Why'd I gasp? A slight controls scheme suggestion. I feel like mouse wheels should switch which the active hotbar item is. It's just something I'm used to in other games like this. Take it, materials don't regenerate. Wait a minute, there does seem to be plenty of stuff around. Can I rob graves? Or trash? Yes, I can. Oh, I thought they were gravestones. Oh wait, the whole fish is the hunger bar? I thought it was 3 different things. Can I just craft anyway? Yeah, I can. Does seem like your thirst meter goes down a little quickly. So let's see. Explosive spear. Snare trap. Spear trap. Just make a bunch of spears. I keep pressing escape to back out of the crafting menu. Just picking up human meat. Yes, I am. That was close. Like, on the one hand, I wouldn't want food not to heal me. I like that food heals me. It's just that it does, at the moment, make bandages feel kind of pointless. That's annoying. Boy, that was rough, but we're still alive. Or rather, you're still alive, and I'm still in your backpack. And we're only one step closer to collecting all the seeds, and the next one shouldn't be as challenging. Let's go with it. To the deep, dark abyss. I mean, the first piece was in a pretty dark abyss in its own right. find more chitin sources, or chitins even. Did I just find some wine? Heck yeah, I did. No, bottle of wine. Bottle of urine. I can pretend it's wine. Oh, I've got some more bottles of piss, so I don't need to worry about my thirst for a while. And fill up on some fish meat. I like how the fish move in this. What do I have a feeling? But this isn't going to give this up without a fight. On to the ruins. Nope, 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 nope. I need to drink some piss. So I'm kind of hoping I'm going the right way. Oh, ow, 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 ow. How do I move through this? Do I have to dig? Yes, I do. That is a lot of metal. 4 seeds down, 2 to go. What's with the silent treatment, Bones? Where are we headed next? Oh, right, seeds. Just when I'm starting to get comfortable in here. Nap's over, bud. Fine. The next seed looks like it's tucked away on the cliffside. Just follow my lead. Excuse me. I feel like it's becoming a little bit more labyrinthine than I'd like. Ow, 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 ow. Do you mind? Wait, isn't this a seed? No, apparently not. It's just in the same kind of treasure chest as one. Well, this is really, really nice. I think I am actually going to have to move on, because I'm already behind schedule, I think. But this one's a tough one. I'm sure my thoughts on that might be. Other than mouse scroll wheel to move between the hotbar icons, and when in any menu, rather than pausing, escape should just close that menu. But that's it. That's it as far as I'm concerned. Everything else is sort of minor gameplay stuff that I feel like I'd have to play a lot more of this to comment on. What I've played so far, it reads really nicely. Like, I don't recall really ever getting confused. So yeah, pretty much excellent. So that was Aqua World 2. Next is Bounce the Raccoon. Oh, it's a Click Team Fusion game. Okay, so use X to start a game. Alright, cool. I like the music so far. Oh, wow. Okay, so how do we... So let's roll. So am I a Sonic? Well, not quite, because I don't spin when I jump, but I spin whenever I press Z. I'm almost a Sonic. Up or Z? Okay. Well, these guys don't really seem to do anything to me, and I can't really seem to do anything to them. I'm not really sure what that instruction is trying to tell me. It's just to unball? Oh, what's going on there? Looks like collisions are a little bit wonky on the corners of things. Oh, okay, I can sort of bounce. So if I jump and hold down, it does that. I think it would tell me... Oh, wow. I'll use that to gain momentum on a slope or something. No. If you double tap a direction whilst on the ground, it sort of speeds you up. Hold X. Ah. or hold C. Be a little bit precise with that. Okay, so pointy things are bad. Ah. That's just one minor complaint I've got, is I'm not really sure what the point of him jumping normally is. Like, it seems like most of the time you want to be curled up into a ball. A regular jump doesn't really have much of a use. Oh god, what have I done to him? Okay, so this is one of those games which has a sequel to itself. Oops. God, I got myself trapped on that one. mean, it wasn't so much racing as much as time attack. Oh god. Because it's there. How do we start it? Okay. I'm making a slight Kirby Superstar vibe out of that. Oh no. Whoa, what happened to the frame rate there? It's Jungle Zone Act 2 from Sonic 1. Kappa? No. Nope. Do I have to do this from the other part? Alright, I've given that enough chances. Try and build up a bit more momentum, see if that helps. Ah. Oh god. Oh, this bit's gonna suck. What is this? Not gonna give me a checkpoint after that. Oh, I guess it's 'cause it's the end of the level. Okay. Well, apart from some dicey collisions on corners, I pretty much had no issues with that. Like, yeah, I made a comment that the regular jump felt pointless, but eh. The thing of the regular jump is you get a little bit more control over your momentum than you do when you're bouncing. When you're bouncing, you've got very limited control. Which is what made me dread that block section right at the end so much. Because like, if you're not on the right trajectory early, it's going to be impossible to clear, but it actually wasn't that bad. Yeah, really nice. Short and sweet. Now, for another chess sequel, Chess 3. It's another game that locks your mouse. It's a bad thing, just need to rotating to set up a capture for it. Beautiful game. Okay, so we got choose color. Black. Start. Wait, what's this all about? Left click to select piece, right click to rotate camera. Whoa, what? I'm slightly confused. Beat the score to win. What? How do we... Beat the score to win. What score? You don't tell me what score. Okay, so it looks like the display interface is bugged. Okay, so you get more points the more valuable the enemy piece is, but you lose points for how valuable your piece is. Okay, so well, that's definitely the first issue. First issue is you kind of just throw me into the game and I have no idea what I'm doing. Plus, it does appear that the interface is bugged. Like, I take it they're supposed to be a score display here, or a target score display here, but it doesn't seem to be present. The other thing to point out is that the game doesn't... it's hard to sort of... I mean, you don't tell me what the pieces are worth. I only find out after I've hit them. So throwing my king away seems like a bad idea. That doesn't seem like that's going to do anything but hit another pawn. So because I'm going to give my rook away? No. Oh, well, that definitely wasn't worth it. Oh, wow. Oh, hello. Something I've noticed here, for some reason, the logo has gone ahead and switched itself off. Let's bring that back. Okay. That's all. Thanks for playing. That's actually a really neat idea for a game, honestly. It's just the instruction needs to be a lot better, and yeah, you've got a bugged out UI. What a weird combination of chess and bowling, though. Alright, well, seeing as that is in fact the entire game, I guess we're done here. So yeah, like I say, neat idea, but needs a little work. Alright, well, coming up next is Ghost in the Shell 2. Grandpa in the Shell. I'm missing his cool logos. Okay. This is... Yep, this is all keyboard and mouse. Well, there's no mouse control here, so... Okay. Death on, one hit kill off. The future! You didn't want to, but you had no choice. It's been 2 short years since you, the Gramp, took on the evil cyber president atop that rain-soaked building to save one of your many beloved grandchildren. Returning to your home to lavish them with various kinds of toffee sweets and poor jokes. A life you deserved. A life you deserved. You safely ignored the chaos of the outside world, until today. You awaken in an unfamiliar place, your precious grandkids nowhere to be seen. A familiar laugh echoes through the complex. Things are clear to you. It's time to get them back. Again. So you're going to move that title bit just a little bit. So yeah, it's a little run and gun. Oops. Oh, there's one grandkid. 2 grandkids, even. Felt a little... Oh, it is a cave story leveling system. So you're having some enemies right at the entrance to a screen didn't feel so good. How do you get health back? Hello there, grandchild. This might be another game that needs an auto fire. I doubt I'm going to get all 10 this run. I didn't last time. I played a earlier build of this. Doesn't feel like too much has changed. Okay, that felt pretty good. Just using the little Yoshi jump to adjust my trajectory felt nice. I remember these land sharks in my last playthrough. I hated these guys. I feel like it's worth trying to attack them. It's just kind of stay out of their way. Kind of wish they had a telegraph when they were about to jump. Is he going to stop dying anytime? I didn't even know I could redirect my fire. Yeah, he's just going to die forever, it seems. There we go. So a super nicely made game, just a very short game, and yeah, 6 minutes. Dang, getting through some of these quite quick. I don't know what to suggest for that, other than that bit with the enemies right out of the level warp. That felt kind of crappy. Other than that. And that does what it needs to do, I think. It controls nicely. Jumping feels good. Shooting feels good. Wasn't really sure what the level up mechanic was doing. Aside, I think it was just increasing my bullets' range. It might have been increasing their damage as well. Okay, cool. So yeah, that was Grimp in the Shell. Next is Islands of War.
A long time ago,
Just
our
full
Earth
screen.
cracked apart. Among the remains, we took to the skies, creating floating islands to sustain us. For centuries, we have prospered in peace.
God, what is going on?
Thriving in
This
the
game
world
is
we have
fucking
built
with
for
OBS
ourselves.
in ways that I find very odd.
But now, terrorists known as the Dark Order threaten to blow us out of the
What
sky
the
once
fuck
and for
is
all.
happening?
You must build your island to destroy these tiny garbage-loving nitwits before they eradicate humanity. These are Islands War.
I think we're set up. I might have fucked up the screen a little bit. Yeah, I have. Let's just reset that. Okay. Capture look good. Move upwards through different locations to defeat bosses. The warp core keeps the island together. Floatrons keep the island afloat. Weapons deal damage to the enemy. Shortcut keys activate. This is a lot to take in. Disable the warp core, knock out the sky, destroy all the weapons. Forge 3 items together to make a better one. Oof. That's a lot to take in, but okay. I probably shouldn't be able to select items whilst the menu's just showing up in the first place. Okay, so boss, super enemy, enemy, forge, treasure, shop, and wormhole. I'll take some dirt, thank you. Probably needs to be some kind of icon to show me that I've already clicked on this. I mean, I get that the okay, I mean it is animated, so I guess that's something, but maybe needs more than that. Oh, I can't select the other one now. So if this is the only one I can select, then why let me highlight anything else? Oops. I'm slightly confused. I think I'm about to die. I understood the rules, right? Anyway. Got ya! choose loot. Row width must not exceed the dimensions of the topmost row. Rows must not have more blocks than the one above. What? Row must not have more blocks than the one above. Okay, so... Okay, I can undo. I was sure I took on an extra cannon, though. Oh, good enough, I guess. Ah, okay. Back to me. So, I'll scroll up. I can indeed. Why am I falling? I'm just constantly falling, it feels like. Blimey. My mic's picking that up, huh? Let's get some money and get some more dirt on us. So I've got 34 bucks. It's enough to get really only one item. Yep. It didn't really matter what I picked, it's just one item. So I decided to pick a extra weapon. Wait, how come it didn't save my weapon? I definitely put that on the ship, right? Oops. I've gone too far ahead of him now. It's just I've reduced their island to a tetramino now, so. Just more dirt. Can't do that yet. Okay, so I definitely placed the weapon that time. Better run a different cooldown. Ah, so each individual boosters on a small cooldown. Oh, brutal. Oh, you take damage constantly for being up here, huh? Do they? Guess we're not going to find out. Turn me on. What else is that? Find out. I'll take another shotgun, thank you. So I mean, while the game takes a while to get going, I kind of think it needs that, because there's an awful lot to take in about this game. So, it's just the way I feel about it. I feel like if the game might get a little bit overwhelming if it didn't take its time like it is. Oh god. Is Silk good? Alright, looks like we're at the first boss. So I'm going to end the game after this boss, whatever happens. Yeah, good stuff so far. It took me a little bit to get into it, but see, this is why I think like giving these jam games some time is like sometimes important. In a general stream, you're not going to get that. People are going to play it for like 30 seconds or so, and if they've not gotten into it or it's not hooked them in that time, they're just done with it. So I hope this game gets the chance from other streamers, because it is decent. But you do have to invest a bit of time into it to sort of get going, if that makes sense. Well, I missed every single shot. So this is meant to be a boss floor, and so far I've got to say I can't tell the difference. This is like a regular floor to me. Yeah, I think if anything, the regular enemy from the last floor was a bigger deal than that. Wow, so, okay, so it's the exact same map again, isn't it? I guess. Looks pretty much identical, yeah. Okay, so we did it then, we did a complete playthrough of the game. That's very neat. Well, like I said, it takes a little bit to get into, takes its time to get going, but I think it needs to take its time to get going, like I said earlier, because it's a complicated game, and there's a lot to take into account. Okay, the core's not that complex. Build your island, stick weapons on your island, try to smash the enemy island's core before yours gets smashed. Not bad. Figure out how to close the game. Do that. Escape? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Okay, next is Katana 2. It helps if you're running the game if you want to try to capture it. Holy crap, music so far. I've got the sound a little louder than last time. I don't know if it's too loud or not. I'm not really getting any feedback. Maybe no one's watching. Either way, I hope the sound balance is okay. There's no way for me to check myself. Not right a minute. Okay, so WAS to move, space to jump, left mouse button to attack, E to open doors. Straightforward enough. My name is Hiro Miyamoto. I used to be a karate instructor. But then, in 2030, Joe Romano decided he had other plans for me. I was the big hero in the disaster of a game he created. It was awful, terrible. He said he would make me his bitch. Well, he did. He made me his bitch. He made everyone his bitch. And now here I am with this stupid time-traveling katana he gave to me. I've decided the time has come. I will get my revenge for what he did to me. Even if there needs to be another terrible game for me to do it. I need to see John. I need to see Joe Romano. Are you on the visitor list? No, but it's very important. Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in unless you're on the visitor list. You just messed with the wrong swordsman. Chop. Oh, this jump is just a tetch floaty. Also, whenever you jump, you're locked into that trajectory, so yeah, that's a little strange. So it does look like it is actually a little bit loud, so I'm going to take it down a notch. Right, so I lost basically all my health just to that. Can you guard? No, apparently not. So, yeah, if you're trying to... So I guess you just take unavoidable damage if you're using a sword. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight, I guess. Why can't I get through this gap? There. It's not very clear when you gain ammo. The only indication you really get that it happens is a little message in the top left of the screen. Just a little sound effect that plays when you grab a pickup would be enough. Seems like enemies... Wait, what's killing me? Okay. So yeah, it needs to be some... There's a lot of sound missing in this. Yeah, like, I didn't even know I was taking damage. Ah, no checkpoints, huh? What? That wasn't hitting him? I do like that the turrets take a little bit of time to lock onto you. I think the enemies do as well, it's just they're faster. Can I shoot him? No. Found the blue key. Okay. What do we do with that? Trying to see if there was a message on the screens. I can shoot him through a wall. Oh, I got another key. I still don't know where I'm taking these keys. I guess I already killed that one. The lack of sound effects on a lot of stuff is kind of annoying. I've managed to wander back to the front door. Am I supposed to use the red key card here or something? Find the red, yellow, and blue keys. Okay, so we're missing a yellow key somewhere. Okay, that's easy. I don't want to sound like I've been harsh on this game, because, like, for a month's worth of work, I actually think this is really nice. But there's plenty of stuff here. It's just, I think that's bad. I don't want to go into that. That doesn't make it exempt from criticism. Is there a secret in here? No. Also, I'm kind of finding it kind of funny that it's a game called Katana, and the katana is the worst weapon by a long shot. Unless there's something I'm missing about it, anyway. You are not Joe. Where is he? Joe is not here. His office is far away, in the deepest reaches of hell. Or then I'll go to him. You can't. Your katana's not strong enough. You'll need a hell orb if you wish to reach him. Where can I find one? The last time anyone saw a hell orb was in our basement over 3 decades ago, in 1996. Then I'm off to your basement in 1996. Well, here I am. I have no idea where that orb might be. Guess I better start looking. Oh, the water doesn't seem to do anything to you, it's fine. Whoa, what killed me? There's something doing a severe amount of damage to me in here. Okay. No low health indicator. So I'm on 4 HP and everything's exactly the same as if I was on max HP. Yeah. We're running out of patience with this. Can I just shoot him around the corner? Or I've got to expose myself to get him. Okay, I can shoot him in the foot, that's fine. That looks different. What's this all about? Got some railgun ammo. I don't know, the railgun doesn't feel particularly strong. It's still killing people whilst I'm dead, though. Like I said, for the time that they had to make it, that's a heck of a lot of content. That's impressive. It's just a bit of a pity that the sound work isn't finished, and I think the level design and balance needs a little bit of work. Because, like I said, the railgun felt a lot weaker than the pistol, and the katana felt pretty much completely useless. No. You start off with a katana, but you get a pistol soon on, and let's just say the pistol's a heck of a lot better than the katana. You could, I don't even think it's possible to clear it with just the katana, because I don't think you can kill the turrets with it. Like, an awful lot of them are out of reach. So I don't know. Some balancing issues, some minor level design issues, and lack of sound. It's kind of the main things there. Other than that, plays fine. It's not a Daikatana, I can't expect too much. Oh well. So yeah, that was Katana 2. It was okay. It's just minor issues to work out. Alright. Next up is Minions 2. Oops. I've accidentally turned that logo off a bunch of times now. Oh, it's got a fancy program icon and everything. I keep calling this Minions 2, but it's not Minions 2, it's Mionions. Mionions? The sequel to the flimsiest parody never made. Alright, so there's a tutorial, let's play it. You can move and jump. Use mouse to look around. Shoot Mionions to lower their strength. Okay. Kick Mionions outside the map to defeat them. Mionions with lower strength fly further when kicked. Scoring points builds your slow-mo bar. Use slow-mo by left shift. Story and start. I wasn't kidding about the flimsy story. Mionions have existed since the dawn of time to serve only the most despicable of villains. You, however, have grown tired of being a measly follower. Break your shackles and prove your worth. There's a new villain in town. This game's actually a little quiet. I'm gonna push that a little bit. Difficulty. Default, only normal boys, only angry boys, and only sneaky boys. Alright. What was it to kick? Okay, left mouse. First thing I gotta note is the lack of a crosshair. But it's not too bad. I feel like I can get used to the shooting pretty quick. Oh, the hitbox on the kick's a bit tight. Rest in peace. I'll try that again. The Meonions. Meonions. That's not bad. It feels alright to control. It's just I wonder if the kick hitbox could be a bit larger. I love that sound. Physics in this feel pretty good. I'm having some weird frame rate dips. I don't know what that's about. What was that? I just shut him off the map like that here. Oh, there is a health pickup thing here. There we go. You see what I mean? The difference there? Just having a little sound effect when you pick up the health is huge. I'm starting to die again. No. See if there's any more health around here. Oh, there is a minion here though. I love how this plays and sounds. I'm just not sure. Is there like an end goal? Oh, I think there is. I just can't see it because it's obscured. So that's my fault. Let's fix that quick. So let's go ahead and pop this into the top corner. There we go. Okay, so I need to survive for a certain amount of time. Alright. God, the physics in this are fucking fantastic. I love it. wonder if there's something that could be done to vary the gameplay some, though. Maybe some additional weapons or some power-ups? Maybe there are some power-ups and I just haven't found any. Starting to get low again. Okay, I better get out of here. No. I want to live. I've got another minute. I want to at least clear one. I'm not actually sure there are any more health pickups. I think I might be screwed. Can I just run away for a minute? I'm still not really sure how to feel about the lack of a crosshair. What seconds have I got? 20 seconds. No. No. Do I win? Hey! Okay, so what's the difference between the different enemy types? Because, did I get more than one with that? There's normal boys, angry boys, and sneaky boys. What's the difference? I don't have any angry men. Oh, I see. It's just... Is it just the... It's just how they look. I think it's their... I think it's just their appearance here. I don't know if it has much of an impact on how they play. Maybe it does. I did not notice it. Yeah, the one thing that's consistent in this experience is that the kick hitbox needs to be larger. I just jump off the map. Just want to end it all. That's really, but yeah, that's really cathartic. So, I love the physics. I love how it plays. Like I say, I think the only comment I've got is maybe include a crosshair. I don't know. I don't know if it would necessarily make it much better, seeing as the bullets are projectiles rather than hit scan. Not sure how much a crosshair would help. I don't know. I think it might help you line your shots a bit better at the very least. And yeah, the kick hitbox needs to be larger, in my opinion. I'm not actually sure what was up with the kick hitbox. Sometimes kicks felt right. Other times they just didn't connect when I feel like they should have. I don't know what was going on there. Ah. Red Fern. Alright, I've been looking forward to playing this one again. I played this to completion, I think prior to the jam. Or prior. Well, I did it in testing. Not prior to the jam. Because if it was made before the jam, that would be against the rules. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's changed since the test build. So that's Red Fern. Put that there. I think next time I do one of these. Yeah, in fact, yeah, fuck it. So like I said, there's I'm doing these in batches of 10, and I think for the final 10, which I'll do tomorrow, I'll have a go at setting up the captures beforehand. Like up until now, I've been kind of just setting them up as I run the games, which is kind of fiddly. So yeah, I'll just set up the captures beforehand before starting the next one. See how that feels. That'll increase the setup time, but if it makes the runtime smoother, I guess it's worth it. I want this. Where do I want the title? You know, I'll leave it in the bottom corner. See how that feels. Oh, that's interesting. I guess the game remembers that I've run it before. Do I want a new game +1? I don't think anything changed. Like, it's not like you get any upgrades in this game. I don't think. So I'm going to delete the saved game. So we can start fresh. Anyway, let's just check nothing has changed. Lock onto enemies by pushing the target button.
I thought I'd never go back to the Ozarks.
Don't think anything's changed.
The animals are coming back from the dead. Dan and Ann died saving my life. Now I need to save their death. So I'll return to the Satan's Hall, where the red fern grows.
Alrighty. Used to rest and resupply. As far as I remember it then. Okay, so there's a queue to lock on? Yeah. Yes. Yes. So yeah, no prizes for guessing what game this is based on. There's a dodge roll on this. What was it? It's not E. Is it C? V? Actually, don't remember. Is it R? F? No, F is heal. Do I just double tap? Actually, don't remember. X? Z? No. That's bad. I'm going to need that dodge roll for the boss. That's going to really bother me now. Is it? Space, of course it is. There's no jump in this game. Oh, whoa! That was amazing. So yeah, it's a Souls. And I absolutely love that he included the ragdolls. I think it bugs out if you try and get them stuck between you and a wall. See, not quite. Sort of. There's a good corner to trap him in here. just like in Souls. Use it to unlock shortcuts. Should allow me to run back to the start and resupply, yeah. Cool. Of course, every time you use the bonfire, enemies are back. I'm not sure why I'm taking this route, actually, because I did unlock a shortcut, didn't I? So, oh, can't go up the slope. See if I can remember exactly where you're supposed to go. I know I'm going the right way if I see the upgraded dogs. Or raccoons, or whatever they are. Oh! Oh, because that's... Okay, so last time I played this, I was like, man, this shotgun doesn't really seem to do anything. I think what you're supposed to do with it is you're supposed to use the shotgun at the exact same time that they're attacking. Oh, that'll explain why it was doing bugger all before. I like his eyes. Gone the wrong way. I think maybe I did. I'm not sure now. I've seen corpses, so... Oh no, I think we're good. There should be a couple of red boys in here. Yep. Oh, no, it's only one red boy now. That's different. I guess he must have gotten complaints about difficulty. I didn't find it too bad. The way I got through this room was I just kind of kited one of the guys off and just took them down one at a time. I don't know. Maybe it would have been a bit much. I mean, that is basically. It's almost the first time you'd face one of those guys. Or I think actually no. I think it was the first time you faced one of those guys in the test build. So maybe it was a bit much to throw two upgraded enemies at you at once. But never mind, I didn't mind it. I thought it was actually kind of appropriate given the game it's supposed to be based on. Now, I happen to know, well, okay, I suppose, unless it's changed since then, that there's a boss coming up, so I'm going to resupply. Alright, here we go. I was a little late on that shot, I think. Taking a lot of damage. Just let me drink my beer. That was too early with that shot. There we go. Just gonna top my health up. Oh,
Old Dan, little Ann,
that was a heck of a lot smoother than last time.
forgive me. I hope you're finally at peace.
Last time I played that boss, I had to depend on dodges to get through. I had no idea how the shotgun parry mechanic worked. Anyway, so yeah, I pretty much have no suggestions for this. This game is fucking incredible for the amount of time that it was put into it. Like damn, how did you make this in a month? It's ridiculous. It kind of feels bad that I don't have anything to say about it. It's like, well, you know, I suppose if a game is like particularly good, it's like the better the game is, the less I've got to say about it, almost. Maybe I'm just a negative person. I don't know. I just better check out what the difference is between regular game and New Game Plus. It's just the enemies have more health, or I'm not going to do a full run.
Dan and Ann
Just
died
play a
saving
little
my
bit.
life. Now I need to save their death. So I'll return to that same spot where the red fern grows.
Okay. Oh, enemies. Yeah, the enemies are quite a bit tougher. I really do take my comment back about that shotgun, though. Once you know how it works, it is actually ridiculously powerful. I think I'm about to die. You know what? As soon as I breezed through it, because I happened to know where everything was. Let's just play like an idiot, eat a death, and just so that you see what that's like. Yeah, that's a bit. You tried. Yeah, I really like this. I have to move on. So, how many games has that been so far? actually almost done. There's only Sequel Studios and Honk 3D to go. Blimey. Unfortunately, I am actually going to have to take a break there. I've been going... How long have I been streaming now? 2.5 hours? That's fairly long. So I've got to go take a break, and should be back in something like 30 minutes, something like that. And so when I am, I'll be playing Sequel Studios version 1, and then we'll get some Honk 3D action down. Then that'll be it, and tomorrow will be the final stretch. And then that'll be all 60 games. 60 games! I don't know how they... it's just nuts. I don't think I think this has been the biggest Awful Jam yet. This trend continues, like, blimey. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Takeso. Yeah, see you in a bit.